Hey everyone, in this video we are going to discuss an exciting topic which has been asked by many of you, that is how to change your form responses into some other words. So guys, we use many kind of forms in our day-to-day professional work to collect data from various sources, and many a times we want to change the data in some other words to make it more presentable, make it more understanding, and just to summarize the information. But guys, doing this manually kills our productivity and take a lot of our time. So here I'm going to show you how you can automate the whole process of collecting the form responses, changing the data into other words and sending the data to any other application. And the best part is we are going to set up this automation using an incredibly simple no-code tool known as Pabbly Connect. So without any further ado, let's begin. To set up the workflow of this automation, I am using Pabbly Connect, and this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and I am going to paste the link of the same page in the description. From here you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month. After that you can sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, click on this create workflow button to set up your workflow. Here you can give a suitable name to your workflow as well. So let me give a name here. So I have given the name here. Now I'm clicking on create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up. And on this page guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two things, we can set up this automation. Trigger is that event which is going to start the workflow, and the action would be an automated consequence of the trigger. So here guys, in our use case, we are triggering this workflow on getting a form submission via any form application. Here I am using JotForm to build a form, but you can use any other form builder like Pabbly Form Builder, Google Forms, Typeforms, Cognito Forms, etc. So you can just click here on this trigger window, and here it will ask to choose your trigger application. So you just have to search your form builder application here. You can see 123 form builder is here. You can search for any form. I am searching here JotForm. Here it is selected, and here you have to select the trigger event as new response. So the trigger event would be a new response, and that is going to trigger the workflow. Now guys, to create a connection with JotForm, we are going to use this webhook URL. Okay, so you can just read the instructions written here to create the connection. Let me show you directly. First of all, reach your JotForm application. This is JotForm applications form builder, and let me show you here from. So this is the my forms section of JotForm, and here you can see guys, I have these forms created, and I'm using this contact form to get the contact details from anyone. Okay, and here you have to open the form settings. Click on settings from here. Okay, and under the form setting on the left hand side panel, you will find this integrations tab. Click on it, and from here guys, you will find this search bar. Here you have to search for webhooks. Okay, search for webhooks, and this field will appear here. It is asking add webhook. Okay, so here just erase this completely, and here you have to paste the URL that you got from your workflow. So just click on copy here. Okay, and you can see as I copied this URL, it started showing waiting for the response. Okay, now you have to paste this URL here under the form settings here in this add webhook field like this, and then click on complete integration, and you can see the integration is ready. Okay, so we are connected with JotForm. Now you can click on finish, and now you can open your form. So click on publish, and from here open the form in a new tab. So this is the form I have built, and here you can see it's still waiting for the response. This means now we can perform a test submission. Test submission means now I am going to manually fill the form, and the data of that form will be captured here in the response section, and that will act as a test data for us to set up this automation further. Okay, so let me just quickly fill in some details of our dummy person. Okay, so I have filled the name as dummy name. So this is the email address, and this is the phone number, and here I have asked, do you live in India? So the answers here are true or false. So you can select any option and click on submit. So this is the test data I have submitted and the form submission have been received is showing up here. Let's check in our workflow if we got the data captured. And here you can see guys, we got the data here in this response received section. Alright, and in this response guys, you can see we have received the email label in which we got the email, the last name label. Here we got the last name, the first name, the value, false, phone number, everything is here. Okay. Now guys, I'm just showing you the example by changing one response here, one label of response here. Here you can see I have asked here in the contact form, do you live in India? And the answers were true or false. Okay. Now let's say I want to change the true and false words into yes or no for any reason. Okay. So for that guys, we can use a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called lookup table. Okay. So in this action step, search for lookup table. So with the help of lookup table module, you can create labels and the corresponding values of the labels. Okay. Let me show you how. Use the action event as lookup table only. Then click on connect button. Okay. And here these fields will appear. The lookup key, the fallback value, and here it is, and under the lookup table option, here it is asking for the label and the value. So here we can create label and value pairs. So with the help of this label and the value pair, we can create a table of labels and the corresponding values to the labels. Okay. Simply what we can do here, you can see I have received this false word here. And I want to change this false word. I want to pass, let's say for true, I want to pass yes. And for false, I want to pass no. Okay. So here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put here in the label field false. And the value corresponding to false will be no. No. Okay. So one label value pair is created here. To create more, just click here on this plus icon and another pair will open up. Here I am going to put true and the value of true will be yes. Okay. And here it is asking for lookup key. So with the help of this lookup key field, we can search for any label present here in the table. Okay. So let's say the incoming value of the trigger, we have the incoming value as false. So I'm going to map this raw request Q15 label here in this lookup key field. So to map it, just click here and from the previous step will appear here like this. So when you click here, you will find the data here only, which you have received in the trigger. You can see this is the same data that we have received here. You will find it here. From here only, you can map this raw request Q15 label like this. And now when you click on save and send test request button, in the result, you will get the value corresponding value of this label present here in this table. Okay, so let me show you. I have clicked on save and send test request. And now you can see in the result label, here it is showing result label false. The result value is no. Okay. So when the incoming value is false, the result will be no. When the incoming value is going to be true, the result will be yes. Okay, now we can pass this result value label to any other application. Okay, so let's say I want to send the changed data into some other application. Here I have taken the example of Google Sheets. Okay, I want to send the changed data here in this spreadsheet I have created in Google Sheet. You can send it to any other application as well. Now to send the data here, just click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up. Here I am going to connect with Google Sheets. Okay, like this. I have selected it and use the action event as add new row. Okay, and click on connect button. From here select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google. From this window you have to choose that Google account by which you have created that spreadsheet. So I am selecting that account. Then you have to provide some additional access to your account. So just click on continue from here. and you can see the authorization is successful and we are connected. Here it will ask to select your spreadsheet's name. So the name of my spreadsheet is Jot Responses. Okay. And I'm going to select it from this list given here. Here it will show you the list of all your spreadsheets. You can select from the list. Then it will ask for selecting the sheet's name. So I have only one sheet here named as sheet 1. So it will be auto populated here like this. Okay. And here you can see these fields, the name, email, phone number, and do you live in India. Okay. So these are the headers of the columns I have here in this spreadsheet, name, email, phone number in this question. Now to send the data here, I am going to map the values of these fields here from the previous steps. So I do not want to change the name, email, phone number. So I'm going to map these 3 fields from the jot form step only. Okay, so I have mapped the first name label. Let me map the full name. Okay. Similarly, let me map the email label and the phone number label. Okay. But this question's answer, I want to change this question's answer. The do you live in India? Okay. So here in this field, I'm going to map the data from this second step, the previous step, where we have received the incoming value as false, but I want to send the value as no. Okay. So I'm going to map this result value here in this field from the second step like this. Okay. Now you can check your connection with your spreadsheet by clicking on Save and Send Test Request button, and the response will be captured here in this first row. Let me show you. Click on Save and Send Test Request button, and this is the response we got. Let me show you the spreadsheet. Here you can see we have received the data, and in this data we have received the first 3 things, the name, email, and the phone number as it is, but here the answer got changed. From false, it is showing us no. Okay. Now let me show you the real-time example here. Let us fill the form again. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, it will work automatically. So let me just change the few things here. Here I am changing the name as demo customer. Here I am mapping the email address, entering the email address and the phone number. And let's say this time I am selecting the answer as true. Okay, so what should happen now? I am filling it true, but the response must appear here as yes. Okay, let's do this. Let me open the form. Here I am clicking on submit. Okay, you can see the response has been submitted. Now I'm going to show you directly my spreadsheet if we got the changed data. Okay. Here you can see, guys, we got the data, and here it is showing yes. So the true word changes to yes. That's how you can transform your data and send your data automatically from any form submission. And guys, I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description as well, so that you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.